Shri Sachidananda Sadguru Sainath Maharaj Ki Jai. Sri Sai Satcharitra, an insight. Episode 314. My humble prostrations at the lotus feet of our Sadguru Sai. By the divine grace of Sri Sai, an attempt has been made to translate the gist of the divine discourse of Sri Ramanathan brother telecasted on Sai TV. This is purely done to share the glory of Sri Sai and his divine teachings with more insight to the aspirants. Om Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahmam Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Dear devotees, we have been heeding to the divine sports related to the Mahasamadhi of Sri Sai Maharaj. Ramachandra Dada Patil was one of the ardent devotees of Sri Sai Maharaj, and the trio Tatya Kote Patil, Ramachandra Dada Patil and Bayaji Appakote Patil are blessed to be associated with Sri Sai Baba from their very young age. Now let's focus on the final assertion made by Sri Sai Baba prior to leaving his mortal coil. Sri Sai Maharaj said, "Take me to the Dagdivada, I will become all right." Until then, Babu Sahib Booty was very worried that the structure built by him, spending a huge amount of money, would go waste if Sri Sai Baba will not make his divine appearance in this Vada. Though Booty had a desire to have a home in Shirdi, this desire was given life by Sri Sai Baba through a dream vision instructing him to build a Vada and then advised him to add a temple structure adjacent to the Vada. Thus, Booty invested a good portion of his resources to get this structure built. A question arose in his mind as to which form of deity should be installed in the temple. As he pondered deeply, he was intuited to install the Pratima of Murlidhar. With this thought, he approached Sri Sai Baba for consent. Immediately, Sri Sai Baba gave a positive nod. Order was placed for sculpting the Pratima of Sri Krishna. At that juncture, there was a sudden change in the situation. Sri Sai Baba's health was deteriorating. By October 1918, he became bedridden and everyone feared that an untoward thing might happen any time. This became a great blow to Booty. The intention of having a Vada in Shirdi was to be in the proximity of Sri Sai Baba. If Sri Sai Baba would attain Samadhi, then there would be no use of that Vada, because then neither will he require that house, and moreover he thought some portion of that structure could be used for lodging by the devotees visiting Shirdi. If Sri Sai Baba leaves his mortal coil, then the number of devotees coming to Shirdi or staying here will also reduce. In that case, Satevada and Dikshitwada, which are smaller in size, would be sufficient to accommodate that crowd. Hence, there will not be any good use of this new structure. Eventually, all his money would go wasted. Though this structure has been planned and constructed by the guidance and blessings of Sri Sai Baba, owing to the change in the situation, such doubts would arise in the minds of every human being. If the motive is not attained, then all the efforts and money invested becomes worthless. Booty's concern is logical. He had mixed emotions. Firstly, to miss the physical presence of Sri Sai Maharaj in Shirdi, and secondly, the Vada will not be consecrated by the holy presence of Sri Sai Maharaj. But we should not forget that our omniscient Sri Sai Maharaj will never allow anything of that kind to happen. If he has blessed us to take up a task, then the burden of accomplishing it will be shouldered by him. Sri Sai Baba, reading the thoughts of Bapu Sahib Booty at the right hour, pronounced to the devotees that he should be taken to the Dagdivada and he will feel good there. This assertion of Sri Sai Baba gave peace and solace to Booty. Soon after this, Sri Sai Maharaj attained Mahasamadhi. But a new problem arose. The villagers were thoughtful if Sri Sai Baba's funeral must be conducted as per Hindu tradition or Islamic customs. People began to debate. There was a difference of opinion. Hindus wanted to do the final rites as per their tradition by placing the holy remains of Sri Sai in the Bootivada at the center place allocated to install the Pratima of Lord Krishna. Whereas the Muslims wanted to bury in an open space and build a tomb. Both the groups felt that Sri Sai Maharaj belongs to their religion. Hence they wanted to give farewell to their beloved Guru in the manner desired by them. Hindus felt if the holy body of Sri Sai Maharaj will be buried and tomb will be constructed, then they might not be permitted to visit the tomb and they can never be able to submit their prayers and pay their reverence to their God incarnate Sri Sai Baba. Owing to this confusion, the divine body of Sri Sai Maharaj was kept for 36 hours in Dwarakamai. Ramachandra Dada Patil always diligently obeyed the command of Sri Sai Baba. Hence, he placed his argument thus. As per the final assertion of Sri Sai Baba, he wanted to be placed in Dagdivada. So, we need to place his holy remains in the Vada and honor his words. Ramachandra's family was not only affluent but also had gained the respect of the villagers. His grandfather Appaji Patil being a senior person of the village, his decision was given due importance by the Shirdi residents. While the argument between both the communities were becoming a very intense one, Amir Shakkar from Korale wanted to conduct the funeral of Sri Sai as per their custom. Hence, he jotted a cunning plot to execute his idea. He knew that the villagers would listen to the decision of Appaji Patil. So he quietly went to Appaji Patil and said, "They are thinking of placing Sri Sai Baba's body in the Bootivada. After the final rites are performed, someone should be assigned to take care of the Samadhi. Obviously, a Brahmin priest will be appointed to do the puja services, and after performing the daily rituals, the building will be locked and the key will be lodged in the custody of the priest. Unfortunately, these Muslim devotees will be unable to do their worship." Appaji Patil also got convinced by the thought fed by Amir Shakkar. He wanted to be fair for the Muslim community, so he was in favor of burying Sri Sai Baba's body in the open space and built a tomb over it. To add more fuel to the fire, Amir Shakkar said, "A corpse must not be lying inside the village for such long hours." His views also convinced devotees like Kushal Chand. Now, a group of Hindu devotees upheld the thoughts of Amir Shakkar and decided to go by his plan. As Appaji Patil conveyed his views to the Shirdi residents, they were also persuaded and agreed to take the holy body of Sri Sai Baba outside the village territory and bury it in the open space, cover it with a green cloth, place a flag and later build a tomb over it. On the other hand, Ramachandra Dada Patil came to know the clever trick played by Amir Shakkar in convincing his grandpa and the villagers. He got terribly angry. He went to his close acquaintance Tatya and raised his question. "So, how are we honoring the last words of Sri Sai Maharaj? When Sri Sai Baba himself asserted that he should be taken to Dagdivada, how can we disregard his command and bury in the open space? It is our prime duty to obey the directions of Sri Sai Baba." Tatya agreed to the words of Ramachandra Patil. Villagers had a great regard for Tatya. Many villagers supported the views of Ramachandra and Tatya. Ramachandra Patil was stern to execute the direction of Sri Sai Maharaj. So, it was Ramachandra Dada Patil that played a vital role in bringing clarity on the subject to Tatya. Then he convinced all the villagers to accept their suggestion. Devotees, Ramachandra Patil executed the order of his most revered Guru, but for this he had to struggle a lot, not only in convincing the villagers of Shirdi, but it was more difficult for him to handle his own family members as there was difference of opinion in his home. His views were not acceptable by his own grandfather. He felt that Ramachandra was implementing his plan and not heeding to his words, hence he chased him away from the house, saying, "Do not even dare to see my face." Ultimately, Ramachandra had to leave the house, leaving his wife, and did not step into the house for 12 years. This exhibits his determination in carrying the last orders of Sri Sai Maharaj and reveals his loving devotion towards Sri Sai Maharaj. Today, if we can worship our Sri Sai Maharaj in the Samadhi Mandir, then that is probable because of two important devotees. The first one was Bapu Saheb Bhuti and the other one is Ramachandra Dada Patil. As devotees of Sri Sai Maharaj, we all should be grateful to the invaluable service rendered by these two fervent devotees by giving us the greatest blessing of worshipping the divine Samadhi of Sri Sai Baba. Finally, the holy immortal remains of Sri Sai Baba was taken on a procession into the village. At around 4 p.m., Sri Sai Maharaj's body was placed inside the Bhutivada. Then, for the 13th day, after completing the ceremony, Ramachandra Dada Patil arranged for a big feast in which laddus were distributed to thousands of devotees. Ramachandra kept on distributing the sweet. Lo, to his utter amazement, even after giving it to so many people, the number of the laddus did not go down. He gave away the sweets to thousands of devotees for the next 2 months that visited the Samadhi of Sri Sai Maharaj. This is nothing short of a divine sport of Sri Sai Baba. Just imagine, though huge quantities of laddus were prepared to distribute to the devotees, it was not to suffice thousands of devotees for 2 months. All those that had this laddu prasadam of Sri Sai Maharaj are truly blessed. This just reminds us of the Annapurna Siddhi of Sri Sai Baba. Sri Sai Baba transpired this Leela in order to exhibit the loving devotion of Ramachandra Dada Patil. The holy body of Sri Sai Baba is resting in Bhutivada because of the sincere efforts of Ramachandra. Hence, Bapu Saheb Bhuti had high regard for Ramachandra Dada Patil. Out of gratitude and concern, Bhuti invited Ramachandra to accompany him to Nagpur and take care of his business and stay with him. In fact, Ramachandra Dada Patil was affluent. Moreover, he politely rejected this invite and said he cannot even think of leaving Shirdi as he wanted to serve Sri Sai Maharaj by all means. He was elected as the Sarpanch of the village Panchayat of Shirdi and served for almost 20 years. Even today in the Nagarpalika office, one can see a huge portrait of Ramachandra Dada Patil. He was a highly influential person of the village. He also played a vital role in providing his commendable services to Shirdi Sai Sansthan. He served as Joint Secretary of Shirdi Sai Sansthan for many years. The routine of Ramachandra is worth knowing. He was an early riser, just drinks a cup of tea in the morning, then will go to Samadhi Mandir and worship Sri Sai Baba. Will not eat anything until the Madhyana Arati is finished. He participated in the Arati every day, never fell sick or missed the Aratis of Sri Sai Baba. As we all know, his life was revived by Sri Sai Baba, hence people commented that even the deceased was scared to approach him. He led a healthy and disciplined long life and attained the holy feet of Sri Sai Baba at the age of 70. Let's listen to the events that took place on the day of his passing away. Few of the relatives were casually invited to their home that day and food was prepared for the guests. The relatives also came, so the family members asked Ramachandra to partake the food along with them. But he denied, saying that he will wait for Madhyana Arati to finish and then eat. At that moment, he felt a little dizzy and uneasy. He sat upright. Immediately, the family members rushed to get medical assistance, but in no time, Ramachandra left his body without any pain or discomfort. It was a very peaceful transition, and notably, his mind was completely absorbed in the Madhyana Arati of Sri Sai. Thus, by the immense grace of Sri Sai Baba, he left this world cheerfully and attained liberation. To conclude, Ramachandra Patil led a very fruitful life as he spent his life in the service of Sadguru Sri Sai Maharaj and became one of the best devotees of Sri Sai Baba. The descendants of Ramachandra Dada Patil are still residing in Shirdi. There are more mind-boggling leelas related to the Mahasamadhi of Sri Sai Maharaj, and we shall listen to those in the coming episodes. Bow to Sri Sai, peace be to all. Om Sai Ram.